Hi guys, and welcome to my guide for League of Legends for complete beginners. So, let's start by explaining the game in simple terms. League is a 5v5 team-based game where the goal is to destroy the enemy nexus. To do this, you have to break the turrets, which will be defended by the enemies. In order to get stronger than the enemy, there are minions that you can kill for gold to get items to make yourself stronger. Now, the map is split into 3 lanes with the jungle in between the lanes. Top lane is mostly champions that are meant to tank damage for the team or bruisers who can take and deal damage. Mid lane is champions who deal high amounts of damage in bursts such as assassins and mages. Bot lane is the only lane to have 2 people. It includes the ADC, which are champions that deal damage consistently with their auto attacks, and supports who protect their ADCs. Supports are a mix of different types of champions. They can have tank supports that help take damage, or enchanters that can buff the team up. Jungle is the most complicated role, in my opinion, which is why I left it for last. Junglers roam the map to help whichever teammates need it, and then leave to destroy monsters in their jungle. They are the only role that requires the same summoner spell, no matter what, called Smite. Smite allows them to ensure when their team groups up for epic monsters such as Baron or Dragon that the kill goes to their team. There are currently over 140 champions in League of Legends. Each champion has its own difficulty based on how hard they are to play. 1 is easy and 3 is hard. So when you start, I would suggest going for champions with a 1 difficulty until you feel more comfortable with the keybinds. Each champion has a unique passive, 3 basic abilities, and an ultimate ability. Riot also has a video showing each ability in each champion's page so you know what to expect. I highly recommend reading each ability carefully. When you play for a bit, you might see the same champions over and over. So for example, let's take Janna. You see Janna and you think, oh, I know her E ability is a shield, no big deal. But if you read her shield ability, you see that her shield can go on a lower cooldown if she CCs somebody right after. Blitzcrank R can also break shields, not only silence the enemy. So it's important to read everything that your champion can do to better master them. Now, you've logged in your champion, and now you get to the screen and you're unsure what it is. So this is the runes page. When you start off, League will put you on the recommended rune page. The rune page can become customized once you reach level 10. The rune page is a way you can enhance your champion before the game starts. Rune pages have a main path and a secondary path. There are 5 paths you can choose from, and this is how League has them described. Once you reach level 10, definitely start experimenting with your rune pages. You could buy more from the shop for 6,300 blue essence at a max of 25 rune pages. In the lock-in page, beside the rune page, are your summoner spells. These are separate from your rune pages and is another way you can choose your playstyle. League has a page where you can see all the summoner spells and what level you unlock them. You can go aggressive with your summoner spells by choosing spells like Ignite or Exhaust, or go on the defensive with spells like Heal or Barrier. This is another layer of being able to choose how you want to play the game. They all have high cooldowns, so be careful when you choose to use them. Now that you understand the game a bit more, let's continue. When you enter a game, you are automatically spawned next to the shop. The shop lets you buy items to make your champion stronger. When you look at the items, you'll see full items cost around 3,000 gold, and you might think you need to save that much. But when you click the item, you'll see its components, which are much more affordable. As you buy the components, the full item becomes cheaper as you are essentially building it from the components. League also implemented a queue items feature, which is supposed to help remind you what item you want to buy next. If you click an item and press Q, you'll see right here the item is queued. It will not auto-buy it when you return to the shop, it just serves as a reminder. If you double-click a queued item, it'll buy components for you if you cannot afford the full item. So if you just want to turn that setting off because you already know what you want to buy, then the setting to turn it off is right here. I'm going to quickly go over the ping system. This is more when you leave bots and go into actual PvP lobbies. There are a total of 8 pings. Most are pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go through them really quickly. So we have the retreat/danger ping, which means there is danger in the area where it was pinged. The push ping means push the wave so you can rotate to an objective or prepare for a tower dive. On my way ping means the person is on their way to that spot. All in ping means your team wants to fight right away. Assist me ping means a teammate needs help with a potential fight or objective. Need vision ping lasts for 1 minute and is supposed to let you know where your team wants wards placed. Enemy missing ping means an enemy is gone from a lane, which most likely means they are roaming. Enemy vision ping means the enemy team has vision in that area. Even though there's a total of 8 pings, for now, just focus on these 4 until you feel more comfortable with the others. If you don't want to start with PvP yet, and you want to practice a little bit, or you want to practice a new champion, you can go into bots, which lets you team up with other people versus a team of bots, so you can practice your gameplay. Or what you can do is you can also use the practice tool. The practice tool lets you do a lot. You can practice farming, you can build different items and see how they do versus tank your opponents with the target dummies. You can even adjust how much armor, health, all their stats. Or you can put ally ones if you want to see how much you can heal others as a support. You can even spawn jungle camps to practice your smiting. Just play around with all the options because there are a lot of options. And yes, you can invite people to your practice tool. Lastly, I'm going to show you some settings that I think can help but are completely optional for you. Quick cast I have on for every ability. I recommend putting this on as soon as you feel comfortable with a champion so you can combo a lot quicker. I have colorblind mode on and you can switch it on here if you would like. This is how I have my audio settings, so you can change whatever you want, but I recommend pings at 100 so you can always be aware of what's happening on the map. The HUD on default is 100, but I prefer 0. This lets you see way more on the bottom of your screen. Spell costs I have on so I can always know how much mana is needed for a full combo or for a specific ability I need to have up. Spell recommendations are for when you are playing a new champion and you don't know what to max or level up. It gives you what ability is usually leveled and when. Timestamps I have on so I can easily track the enemy's summoner spells, but that is a bit more advanced, so again, up to you. The map you can change whether you'd like it on the left or right. Jungle path setting is on so I know where to go when I am jungling. That's gonna be all, guys. Thank you so much for watching and let me know if this guide helped you at all. I appreciate any and all feedback. Bye!